Hello, you crazy people. It's me, MetaVerse Explorer. I'm back again with another video just to update you on what's happening in Star Atlas. This time, did you know there is actually some important information I thought you guys should know. As well, we're talking about the Sage resources being gone, as well as the new DAO PIP 1, which has just come out, but unfortunately you can't really access it, which is a bit of a bummer. But in this video, let's go ahead and look at all of those things, shall we? Let's go ahead and see our first thing, which is a picture of the week, which looks pretty cool. Thank you very much with DPN7EU. Now, we don't actually know who this guy is because that photography career has already started, right? In the game, in UE5, you can go ahead, go inside the game, take a snapshot, and then it has an option for you to actually take it to Discord or post it to Discord. And then I'm going to show you what the Discord actually looks like when people decide to post it on there. It just comes up with your wallet address, right? So let me just go over here and go photography. And these are all the pictures of people who are in the showroom who are posting directly to Discord, right? Look at all this. This is the last picture of the week. So the unfortunate thing is this means it kind of does dox your wallet. And if you post it and if you end up winning it, then they know which kind of wallet belongs to you. Yeah, I mean, there's other ways to find people's wallets on chain, but look at these, some of these gorgeous pictures that people are taking. So this is the photography career already starting. I think it's pretty impressive. So I just wanted to share that with you. So congratulations to wallet DPN7EU. Now, I wanted to shout out the Gargantua industry French community in Star Atlas. They made a really cool kind of short video based on our Never Alone companion. This guys, I like the content that these guys do, I was told I should also shout out some of the smaller content creators in Star Atlas. So I'm gonna leave a link for this in the description. I want you guys to go and watch it. Okay, it's pretty cool, right? It's a guy that goes skydiving, and he's got his Gargantua patch on his platform on his chest as well. I just like, man, you guys are cool. It's really good. I haven't actually gone skydiving before. Have you guys gone skydiving? I think it'd be a pretty cool experience. Look at this. And this is, of course, two people because one person's diving and one person's videoing the other person diving. Look at that view of like wherever you're diving from, and you see the clouds and you see the earth and you find how small and insignificant we are. Oh, man. Anyway, that's a bummer, but let's go. Sage, escape velocity. This is your update, and this highly affects you if you own a Thimble Lowbie, okay? Now, how does it all connect? The day has arrived. Sage velocity has ended. Escape velocity has officially ended. So remember, this was a really temporary movement test, and then they added on top of it resource extraction from it, right? But it's now ended. The movement test has ended, but you can still log in. You can either choose to go and withdraw your Atlas for your ships or leave it there. The team will do a force withdrawal. But why wait? Just take it out, right? So, thanks to the entire community for turning it into a massive popular feature test and your invaluable contribution to further game development by testing and sharing feedback on this revolutionary real-time on-chain feature. It will be reflected in the increased robustness and resilience of all future releases of Star Atlas Golden Sage era. You will be able to fly around the map at Sage. However, the loot scanning function no longer available. Now, this is what you guys should know. Loot. Final distribution of escape velocity loot will take place next week. It will include loot discovered from June 30th through to the end of EV. Bonus loot that was confiscated from bots last week will also be distributed in this loot drop. Remember, they kind of figured out how many of the wallets were bots. All of those loot was not given back to the bots. They're actually going to be airdropped to your wallet, which is really incredible, right? You can just go ahead and claim it. Again, if you want to continue gathering R4 resources, you're able to do it through the claim stakes and mining ships in the faction claim. Now, let's have a look at what it will look like. This is what it'll look like. You go ahead and claim whatever stuff you have, okay? As well as you might have some airdropped ones into your wallet, which is pretty cool. I ended up getting a lot more than I had in my wallet if I remember correctly. But I don't remember. This was just my account that I did a couple of times on. So I didn't really participate a lot in the R4 extraction in the Sage EV. But anyway, check your wallets. You will have some new fuel and resources. And you can go and sell that because the prices are going crazy, guys. Prices are going crazy. But before that, the big news of the actual video that I want to show you, which is unfortunate because I can't show you a lot about it, is that PIP1 has actually come out. So this is the DAO, okay? The first Polis improvement proposal has gone out. People are already voting on it. I really wanted to show you, but I can't. Now, there's multiple different steps. We're only in the first step so far, and this is a video that was created by the Star Atlas team. So let's go ahead and watch it.
The Star Atlas DAO, our decentralized autonomous organization, empowers players to have a voice in how the Star Atlas metaverse is realized through important aspects of game development and balance, economic and treasury levers, as well as structural improvements within and outside of the game world itself. Hey everyone, it's Dominic, Community Manager at Star Atlas, and I'm excited to talk about the declaration of our first Polis Improvement Proposal, PIP1. A Polis Improvement Proposal is a document specifying proposed features or processes for the Star Atlas metaverse. PIP1 is the result of months of work by the Automata team, and one that we have been eagerly awaiting to share with you all. Our roadmap for PIP1 includes 4 phases: declaration, deliberation, decision, and finally something we call democratic convergence. Declaration is where we start today, with the publication of PIP1 and the launch of the new Govern app. Following that, we'll have deliberation, featuring public comments and ongoing community interest voting, which we'll use to gauge community reaction to PIP1 and guide any potential revisions. Deliberation will also feature at least one live debate session with the community before we go to decision, for the official on-chain vote, which will be open for 2 weeks. Following a successful resolution, we will enter democratic convergence for the formal blockchain ratification of PIP1. From there, we'll see additional proposals, elections for the Star Atlas Council, and eventually full community governance. But before we get there, let's talk about what you'll see at govern.staratlas.com today. PIP1 comprises 3 defining articles. Article 1, the Blockchain Supremacy Clause, underscores that the DAO is bound to a set of programs and accounts operating on the Solana blockchain. Article 2 contains the Star Atlas Constitution, which enshrines our guiding principles of quality and safety, community ownership, and sustainable governance. The Constitution also details how our governance process works through declaration, deliberation, decision, and democratic convergence. And finally, the 3rd article ratifies the operations of the Star Atlas Foundation, a real-world agent acting to protect the DAO. The declaration of PIP1 is open for all to see on the Proposals tab at govern.staratlas.com. To participate in the debate and vote, you will need PvP or Polis voting power. Acquire PvP by using the Govern app's Polis Locker. Your PvP is based on how much Polis you lock and for how long you lock, up to 5 years. Once you have PvP, you can leave public comments, respond to others in the community, endorse other comments, and let us know when you think PIP1 is ready for ratification. Passage of PIP1 will allow us to formally bring the Star Atlas DAO into being, our next step towards fulfilling the vision of a player-owned ecosystem. Join us at govern.staratlas.com and actively shape the Star Atlas metaverse with us today. Power to the people.
And there you have it. So you don't need me explaining the entire thing. What I really wanted to do was to actually take you to the platform and show you how to make a comment and how to make a how to go through the proposal, how to understand it, look at all the stats behind it. But unfortunately, the team and the website is not working for us very well. It's not loading at all. So you can go ahead and connect your wallet, but on the bottom hand side here, whenever you try and load it up, it won't load up, right? Even if you try and go to the PIP1 website itself, it will not come up. So which is really unfortunate because I really wanted to make a tutorial. Well, I can make a solid tutorial about it later on because it'll still be here for a while. So you saw the video that Santi made already, and unfortunately I can't show you because it's not loading. You can see here, it's just not coming, okay? I've tried multiple different times. I really wanted to show everyone because the DAO is very important. It's the infrastructure that's going to be helping build Star Atlas for the next 5-10 years. But I can't go and vote, which is unfortunate. So I think we should move on and actually talk about the resource issue. Now, this is an issue. If you have a Thimble Lowbie, you should really consider what you're doing with it now. I'm going to tell you why. So, Sage has stopped giving R4 resources out, right? Where are you going to be getting your resources from? Either mining claims or the claim stakes, right? Sorry, not the mining claims, the claim stakes or the TAPs, the imp vessels, the imp ships. Now, let's have a look at how much resources actually cost now, okay? So let's go to this. Make sure I'm going to leave the links for this. You better have this as well. This is the Star Atlas Economy GM Insights from AFIA. So let's go ahead and click that. And let's look at what we're looking at here. So first off, very good. So this is the GM Insights board. Make sure you click a heart on the top right hand corner. Now I'm going to get rid of my face so you can see everything that I'm seeing here. So this is the price of fuel where it was beforehand, because it was all flat. It had one set price. Look at the price of fuel. Okay, now it's like nearly 2 times. It's 165 times. Food is 260% increase from when the first DAO pricing. Okay, ammo is 150% increase. Tool is 183%. So the resources cost a lot more than people were previously getting them for. What does this affect? This actually affects now all of the ships that are in production, all the ships that are on the market right now. Now let's go to the return on investment. The R4 resources you have, because the R4 is increasing in price, the items that give you R4 is even more valuable. So you have a claim stake 1 giving you 46% return on investment right now. Okay, but that is only because it's so high, because the resources are priced very high. You have the Imp Vessel 1, 2, and 3 giving you 42.6%. So those are steady, but the claim stake 1, 2, and 3 give you different percentages, right? And the best percentage so far is the claim stake 1, okay? But you got to always come back and take it out, otherwise you lose it. Now, this is the thing, because fuel and resources and food especially is so damn high. One ship right now is actually in the negative, okay? One ship is in the negative. What does that mean? It costs more for you to have this ship in the score earning Atlas than the resources it actually takes to go and refuel it and keep it running. So you're actually losing money with this one ship. Now I'm going to show you here. I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to get rid of my face so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. This is the return on investment tab, which is here on GM Insights. Make sure you give it a little heart on the right hand side. Now, look at the extra small ships, okay? This is the Opal Jet, the PSX-4, the Fimble Airbike, the Visa Solo. Now, before, we had a really high kind of Fimble Airbike, 17% ROI on this. But as you can see, as the fuel prices actually go up, as the resource price goes up, the return on investment goes down on these, okay? So you can see here, the lowest in the extra small is a Visa Solo, which gives you only a 2.1% return on investment. That's fine, right? That's still low. That's still a positive investment. But let's go over to the extra small ship. Let me go ahead and remove this down. So you see the extra small ship, the Opal Jet has the highest return on investment so far. But you follow this, you look at the pink line. You see that pink line? That's the Fimble Lowbie. Let me see if I can go in any further. So that's the Fimble Lowbie, right? The pink line, or pink or purple, whatever you want to call it. The Fimble Lowbie now has a negative 0.92902. What does that mean? A negative. A negative means you are losing money with the Fimble Lowbie in score. Why? Because the cost of the resources is so high, you end up spending more to refuel and rearm and re-ammo the Fimble Lowbie than the Atlas you get by having it in score. This has been unprecedented so far. This is the first ship that is actually giving you a negative ROI and is actually costing you money for you to use it. That's crazy. First time this has happened in Star Atlas. Previously, everyone used to get Atlas for their ships and resources were the same price. But now, because we're having a supply crunch on all of the resources, where are they coming from? They're only coming from claim stakes and the imps. The imps didn't sell a lot of them, so people are still stockpiling all their resources. And we've also shut off the escape velocity rewards. Man, that's why you can see a giant influx, okay, in the return on investment on these claim stakes, because the price is going up, because people are hoarding them more, and people are still using them more. So you got to keep an eye on your ships now. Okay, what other ship is close to going lower? I wonder. I think the Vizu Solo is only at 2%. If price doubles by another 20-30%, it might make it go negative. Haven't done the math by itself, but man, these are coming down. You can see just the general decline in the return on investment on some of these ships. Some of them will not be worth it. And so now we come to the game. This is the game. You buy a ship if you like the way it looks, not because it's a return on investment, okay? This is not an investment contract. This is not something for you to get your return on investment back. This is a game that you play for enjoyment, and people spend money on games for enjoyment. Now, I know there is no game right now to play. That's the unfortunate part, okay? Yes, you can, go racing. You can't really race against anyone. You can go and explore the showroom. You can go in Sage, but just wait a little bit, okay? The Sage, what do you call it? So the wreck, the crafting, and mining, that will be coming, okay? And I know we've been saying everything will be coming for like 2 years now. Star Atlas is, I don't know, 2+ years old now, which is crazy, right? And we always say it's coming, but it's coming, okay? So I'm gonna leave it there, guys. I've got some extra pictures I wanted to show you. This is the PSX6, I believe it was. The R6, sorry, not the PSX6. It was the R6 from the Discord. And we just got some nice little interior shots here. And I thought it looked pretty cool, so I thought I'd share it with you guys. You guys probably, if you're in the Discord, you already see this before. And now this was actually very interesting. This is a PSX4, right? But it seems to have an attachment that is an EOP. It seems to have a BYOS attachment, because they do not look like PS weapons. We already know what the PS weapons look like. They have this red tinge to it. This definitely looks like an EOP or a BIOS weapon. So this is the weapon attachment system coming online, right? So you know they've created all the different weapon types. You have the BIOS and the EOPs, and then you can interchange them. You can have a PS ship with a BIOS weapon, or a BIOS ship with a PS weapon, okay? Or with an Ogrekka weapon, or something else entirely. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. It's just really important coming back to this. Just make sure. So you've got to make a decision for your Thimble Lowbie now. Are you going to remove it from score? Because it's actually costing you more money to have it in score than to just let it sit there. Okay, it's unfortunate that we don't have any market makers or market protocols on Solana where we can deposit our Thimble Lowbie and take out a loan against it, for example. That would be cool. Okay, no one's doing it yet. Don't know why. Maybe we should look about doing that. Maybe on Sharky.fi, if anyone knows that. Maybe we should community should get together and put some like maybe large or capital class ships only there so you can take a loan out. That would be pretty cool. All right, my friends, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching as always. I'm going to leave you and love you. Ciao.